Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about a mask that is supposed to be a healing mask with a variety of benefits, including things like helping with acne, helping with skin texture, and even helping with uneven skin tone, and a variety of other benefits that I will mention. I do want to let you know that this video is in partnership with Healing Bark. When they reached out to me and they mentioned some things about this mask, I was immediately intrigued. I checked out their website, of course, to see if it was even something that I would want to partner on. Somebody who does have acne prone skin and has tried a lot of things for acne, I'm always kind of down to try new things. I think it is fun. It's just fun to find things, figure out what works and what doesn't work, because you never know. You can always discover a new product that works really well for your skin. So I was very intrigued by them and also the history of this mask. So that's why I decided to partner with them. As always, my opinions are always honest and my own, and my goal, of course, is to help you guys with the content that I create. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the history of this mask was really interesting to me, and this is actually made with only one ingredient, and that ingredient is the thanaka powder, which is from a tree bark. So what exactly is healing bark? The Asian continent is well known for its love of beauty products and natural cosmetics. However, most people living on the other 5 inhabited continents are unfamiliar with a Burmese product known as healing bark. The product is made by grinding the bark of the Limonia acidissima, I apologize if I said that wrong, crenulata trees into what is referred to as 100% natural thanaka powder. The powder is mixed with water to form a cream or paste that is applied to the face and hands. It takes 2 to 3 years for the trees that the product is derived from to grow. However, it takes 3.5 decades before it can be turned into a beauty product. In order to transform the healing bark into a beauty product, it is then pulverized on a wet stone slab until it becomes a paste. It is known for its fresh sandalwood scent and silky texture. The cream or paste is often applied to the faces of infants, as well as traditionally, they believe it helps them to have clear skin as they grow older. It says for centuries, women and young girls have used healing bark as a skin moisturizer due to its hydrating qualities. Although it is primarily used by females, men and young boys use it as well. Often referred to as nature's sunscreen, it also has antioxidant qualities. Furthermore, thanaka is rich in vitamin E, which protects the cell structure of the skin from the damaging effects of free radicals and pollutants. In addition to this, it also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which can help to treat acne. Although there is need for additional research, that which has been conducted so far has revealed some significant findings. For instance, the primary active ingredients in healing bark are coumarin and marmicin. In a recent study, it found that coumarin has powerful anti-aging, antibacterial, antifungal, antioxidant, and phytochemical, which is chemical compounds produced by plants, properties. Today, the cream or powder is used in numerous beauty products, including antifungal products and treatment for acne. Like I mentioned, this has coumarin in it, which is a powerful antioxidant. It also has arbutin in it, which evens skin tone. I don't know if you've heard of that ingredient before, but for example, there are other products with arbutin in it, which is an ingredient used to help with evening out skin tone. So if you have dark spots or acne marks, that is something that can be really helpful for reducing the appearance of those marks. And then it has marmicin, which reduces signs of aging. So these 3 natural compounds work in unison to create a powerful skin perfecting combination that works on all skin types, so it is supposed to be good for all skin types. I do have a combination acne prone skin. Of these benefits that really stood out to me, I do have acne prone skin. I do have just a tinted sunscreen on right now, but my acne is I don't have any active blemishes right now. I'm just mostly working on healing the leftover hyperpigmentation, so those dark spots. So I did have a few breakouts throughout when I was testing this. I wouldn't say it was because of this, but just I think it had to do with my diet, some things that I ate. But you'll see that, and I'm going to show you guys before and after pictures. I took pictures before I started using this, 1 week after using it, and 2 weeks after using it. So I did test this out for 2 weeks. I'm going to show you guys all of those pictures so you guys can see kind of the progress that happened when I used this mask. Then they do talk about that people will use this multiple times throughout the day. What it does say for instructions is that you're supposed to apply it 1 to 3 times per week or more often for problem skin. So I decided to use this 3 times a week. And like I just mentioned, I used this for 2 weeks. So I used this a total of 6 times. I'm going to show you guys a demo of me applying it, but just wanted to let you know how much I used this. You definitely could use it more than that, but since my skin has been doing really well and I haven't been getting as many breakouts, I didn't want to overdo it. So then getting into more of the benefits of this mask. So it says, despite the need for more research, there is a lot we know today where the product's many benefits are concerned. For instance, we know that the Naka is a natural skin cleanser that deeply cleans the skin by removing the dirt and impurities often found deep within the pores. Additional healing bark benefits include alleviates temporary discomfort and redness, balances the skin's natural oils, clarifies the skin, calms and cools the skin, creates an even glowing complexion, evens out skin tone appearance, gently exfoliates without irritation, improves skin tone appearance, smooths uneven skin texture, and refreshes and soothes the skin. So those are all of the said benefits about it. So what this feels like to me is it kind of feels like if sand were soft. I know that's probably a super weird description, but just trying to think of how it feels. It's like very gently exfoliating when you take it off, but when you apply it, it's very soft. Like sand would feel more abrasive. This isn't abrasive. It's going to be very gentle. It's not irritating to the skin at all. But yeah, so it's like if sand were really soft when you rub it on your face. That's, I feel like, what I think about for how to describe this. I think it's really cool that it is one ingredient that people have used for years to use for their skin and all of those benefits. I just thought that was really cool and really interesting. And I'm all about finding kind of those things that you can find from the earth that can be naturally healing. Obviously, everything natural is not good, but I was just very intrigued by the history of this product. Now let's go ahead and get into me testing it out and also showing you the results and, of course, showing you how to use it. Also, this mask is really, really affordable. They also have a bowl kit option. So they have Golden Tree Bark mask with mask kit. So it comes with a mixing bowl. It also comes with a little spatula to mix up the product. And then it comes with some measuring spoons to measure out the product. The mask on its own is $15, which I think is really affordable because this will last you a long time. You got a lot of powder in here and you really don't need a lot to make up the paste. So this will definitely last you a long time. If you do want to get the mask in addition to the mixing bowl set, you can get them together and that is $22.99. So still really affordable. Let's get into how to actually use this. So they say to add 2 teaspoons of powder to the mixing bowl. And then you add 3 teaspoons of water to the mixing bowl and then you will stir it up. I do have a spatula, but I personally prefer to use a brush. I just think it's much easier to mix it up that way. So then you mix it up until a creamy paste is formed. And then of course you will apply the paste to clean skin. You can do on your face. You can also apply it to other areas of the body if you would like, but I just tested it on my face. And you want to leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes and then you will rinse it off with water. Something that I immediately noticed with this is that it definitely does have that like cooling feeling to the skin, and nothing like overly cooling, but it just feels like refreshing and cooling where it's just like feels like it's soothing the skin. If you have any irritation, this is going to help to kind of calm the inflammation. So I am going to share more of my thoughts, of course, but first I'm going to go ahead and show you 2 videos that I took 2 separate times where I tried out the mask, just so you guys can see me applying the mask. Alright you guys, so it is about 7 o'clock and I'm about to test out this mask for the first time. They also have like a mixing bowl kit, like you can just use a bowl that you have at home, but they do have a little like mixing bowl kit. Here is what it looks like all mixed up. It's supposed to be a creamy paste, which I think it is now. So then you're supposed to apply it to the face. You're supposed to wear it for 15 to 30 minutes. So I'll see how it feels after 15 minutes and see if I want to keep it on for longer or not. I don't know if this is going to be tightening or anything. I don't really love how this smells. I mean, not terrible, but it's not like a pleasant smell either necessarily. And I do mostly have just hyperpigmentation right now, which is really nice. But I have like this one little, it's more of like a cut, I feel like, than
like a blemish, but then pretty much everything else, these are 2 healing blemishes, but everything else is leftover marks. Now this does have technically arbutin in it, and if you guys are not aware of arbutin, that is an ingredient that can be helpful with like reducing hyperpigmentation. So curious to see if this can help with my leftover marks. And I feel like it looks like I'm like rubbing peanut butter all over my face. I wonder if I would prefer, or I wonder if this would be easier to apply with my hands. Alright you guys, it has dried for the most part, just a bit on the cheeks, but this is what it looks like dried right here. Not the cutest look ever. Alright you guys, so here is what my skin looks like initially after removing it. My face doesn't look like red or anything after removing it. I'd say like the main thing that I can notice is that my skin does feel like it feels a bit softer, but that's really the only thing that I can really notice so far. I'm gonna have to test it out more before I can tell you guys more of my thoughts as far as like if it helps to even out the skin tone and things like that. Even though it looked like pretty like dry and like crusty, when it dries, it doesn't like feel like really tight or anything like that. I mean, you can definitely feel that it has like dried a bit, but it doesn't feel like tight or like irritating, I guess I would say. Okay, so this is the second time applying the mask, and I decided to use a like actual mask brush to apply it, and this applies it much smoother than using the kind of like spoon that comes with the mixing bowl set. Using a brush works much better. It just helps to apply the product much more smoothly and evenly, so definitely recommend using like a mask brush to apply it.
Alright, so those are both of 2 times that I filmed applying this mask. Again, I did use this 3 times a week for 2 weeks, so I used it a total of 6 times. And what I can say about it is that it's definitely very refreshing, cooling, and soothing to the skin. And I don't have really any breakouts right now, but the first week that I started using it, I did have a couple of breakouts. I really don't think that it was because of this mask. I think it had to do with some of the unhealthy food that I was eating. But as I continued to use this, I feel like maybe my blemishes healed a little faster than they normally would have. I don't think it's like some crazy miracle thing for if you do have like more severe acne. I am doing other things internally for healing my body and my skin, so I think that has to do with it as well. But I think that using this mask was very soothing on any of those active blemishes that I did get, and I do feel like they healed up really nicely. And then one of the other things that I was really looking for to see results from is dark marks or hyperpigmentation from my past acne. And what I noticed is that I do think that it has helped a little bit, but honestly, like 2 weeks is not a long time to really see much of a change in hyperpigmentation, because hyperpigmentation, if any of you guys have dealt with hyperpigmentation, you probably know how tricky dark marks can be to treat and how long it can take to really see results. I do think that I am seeing like a little bit of results. I am very interested to continue using this and seeing if it does help my hyperpigmentation. And then it does say that it can be helpful with kind of sloughing off those dead skin cells and gently exfoliating the skin. I do think that it is a very gentle exfoliation. Once it is wet and you kind of rub your skin in like circular motions to remove the product, I definitely think that it gives a mild and gentle exfoliation. It does leave your skin soft afterwards, but it's not like extremely soft, because I feel like since it is a pretty gentle exfoliation, it's not going to leave your skin as soft as maybe a harsher exfoliation. But honestly, if you do have sensitive skin, maybe you do have acne-prone skin, you're not going to want a harsh exfoliator. Just harsh exfoliators can be very just irritating to the skin. So this one is nice and gentle. You don't have to worry about it irritating your skin, leaving your skin all red. This one does not make your skin red at all. At least it didn't for me. Once it dries, it just kind of feels like a dry powder. It's not like a clay mask. It's not like that. I mean, it's not clay, but it's not like that where those can kind of like, they feel like really like tight and almost like cracky. It doesn't feel like that. It does get dry. It almost feels like you have dry sand on your face once it dries. I feel like that is really all that I have to say about this mask. If you are somebody who has acne prone skin, maybe you have hyperpigmentation, maybe you are looking for something that kind of has like those antioxidant properties, maybe this would be something that you you would be interested in trying. If you guys do have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this mask? And I think it's really cool that this comes from a tree bark. Just finding natural healing ingredients like that from the earth. I think that's really cool. So let me know what you guys' thoughts on it. Is this something that you might be interested in trying? Definitely let me know. And if you guys do want to check this out, I will list and link the mask as well as the mixing bowl set in the description box below. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you guys do want to see even more content from me in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much to me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye, guys.